Afternoon guys. Bit of a late start today. I have been watching all my old videos. I got into watching all my Japan videos and I've just been like reminiscing for the past 2 days, and that's why I've been like uploading so much Japan stuff on my Instagram lately. Literally, it was probably one of the best trips I've ever been on. Definitely wanted to do a hell of a lot more traveling soon, and trust me, next year, start of next year, we'll be doing something crazy. I don't know what we're doing yet, but we're gonna do something, I swear. Anyway guys, we're inching closer and closer to the Falcons tune date. I'm pretty sure I have it all set for the 23rd, but I'm not quite sure just yet. At the moment, I'm going around and collecting exhaust parts because I'm still unsure as to what I want to do exhaust-wise. I know at the moment I want to plumb the external gate back into the original system. At the moment, we're going to go visit Brandon. If you guys remember, he was the one that was wrecking that big green car. The Hurricane exhaust off that one there is still there. So I'm going to go grab that, and we may even utilize that for the midsection. And I originally thought that I would have to get a dump as well, and I'm still looking at, maybe I may have to get a dump for this thing. It would be better to. However, where the wastegate would come and plumb back in would actually be in the, I think it's either Venom does their high flow cats in a 4-inch or a 5-inch. So I'm gonna have to get the external gate and plumb it back into, well, where it comes down anyway, will be well past the dump. We would have to actually plumb it back into the high flow cat. And that would save me having to get a new dump. But I'm not quite sure myself. I'm not a tuner, nor am I an exhaust guru. All I want to do is have that car nice to drive. I don't want it too loud, and I don't want it to be restrictive with the new turbo. So anyway, today's plan, we're going to go down and visit Brandon. He's about an hour and a half down south, so we're going to go back down there, come back up, and then we will go to Elite Exhaust and Fabrication. I'm going to go visit Dan at about 5 PM. I'm going to go down there, see him. I'm going to have a little bit of a chat about the Falcon, see what we can do. And yeah, I'm just going to take you guys along for the ride. I have no plans to do anything in today's video. So yeah, let's just go for a drive, enjoy the Falcon, and yeah, have some fun. This car is so quick. It's absolutely insane. Not to mention, that's so addictive. I love this thing. And we have arrived at the land of Brandon. Alright guys, so leaving Brandon's right now, and I have an exhaust in the back, which I think you guys are going to be pretty keen to see. With it, I don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to like kind of make something work with it all. It's going to be a really cool system, but I also don't want it to be too loud, so that's why we're sort of going to splice and do a lot of things with it. So anyway, I'll see you guys as soon as we get home. Alright, so we just got back home, and I have a little surprise in the boot for you guys, which is going to be pretty cool. Right here, I hold a 4-inch or 3.5-inch turbo back exhaust, dump back exhaust system. It's still got everything from the dump, basically the cat, the high flow cat that's there, stainless cat, then goes into like a mild steel 3.5-inch Hurricane system. Pretty sick exhaust actually. And I'll quickly go upstairs and show you guys what I'm doing with it. So I know that you guys are going to be like, but you just should leave it external gate. I don't want to do that with this car, unfortunately. If you guys remember on yesterday's video, I went through how nice this car was basically to drive with the noise that it was. And going with, because at the moment my car is a stock dump, Venom high flow cat, and then goes into a stock midsection. And then after the rear diff, splits off into 2.5-inch sections that go to 2 hot dogs and then end up going out to quad tips. Me going to this 3.5-inch midsection, let's start from the very front. So first of all, I want to plumb in the screamer pipe, because obviously I want it to be internally gated. I don't want external gate. It's just not what I want to do with this car, especially the Skyline. Yeah, definitely be external gate. Falcon, no, I don't want to do that. So at the moment, what I want to do is I really want to go and... So what my current thought plan is what we're going to do is we're going to plumb in the internal gate and plumb it back into the Venom high flow cat section. Normally you'd plumb it straight back into the dump. However, with this one here, especially being the stock dump, it's not going to be big enough Like the stock dump doesn't go down very far at all. It's like honestly like a 45-degree angle bend sort of thing. And that's where you get those Venom High Flow Cat bolt-in sections, so you can go 440 horsepower. But at the moment, you can't actually get a 4-inch aftermarket dump that'll go straight down and bolt into that Venom Cat. It's just not going to be the right size. However, what I can do, originally I thought the dump part was going to be the restriction for when we plumb back in the external gate. However, I just had a thought that maybe we could actually do it back into the High Flow Cat and just make sure that if you were to remove the dump pipe, the Cat goes with it. You just can't undo that flange there. Because the High Flow Cat, I believe the Venom High Flow Cats are actually either a 4.5 or a 5-inch cat, which would be perfect to plumb the Screamer back into because it's not going to restrict any of that gas. The one thing that will restrict it may be the stock midsection. So that's why I have that exhaust down there, so that way we can sort of work around. So that way we could go from the Venom High Flow Cat, we could go into the 3.5-inch Hurricane system all the way to on top of the diff, chop it right there, and then we will just basically connect that rear section on the top of the diff into the Hurricane system. So it's going to go from 3.5-inch to 2.5 inches, and then out to the 2 hot dogs, and then out to the quad tips. So that is what I'm currently thinking at the moment, and that way hopefully the sound shouldn't change up too much and it should remain decently quiet as well. If anything, the car will actually get a really deep note. Like it'd be a little bit louder and a little bit deeper as well. Actually sound kind of nice, to be honest. Hey guys, I'm super sorry. I originally was going to do heaps more stuff today and jump on a setup and do some more laps, but I honestly have a massive headache, and I went down to go visit Dan at Elite, and we have worked out a new system for the car, so which I'm super stoked about. It's going to be absolutely excellent. It hopefully shouldn't be too loud, but it'd be like loud enough that you know, it makes an impact now instead of just being like a stock Falcon. So yeah, this is what we're doing. So I've just ordered a 4-inch dump for this car. So if I bring up my emails and find out which one it is, because I just paid for it, order confirmed, this one right here, this one here. So I ended up getting this right here, which is an Advanced Headers Ford Falcon FG-XR6 4-inch mild steel dump pipe. It's $400, which is sick. The best thing about it as well is this dump pipe here has the correct 4-bolt flange right there. If you guys can see, there's a 4-bolt flange, and then that one there, the turbo flange, just all sorted. The 4-bolt flange actually matches up with the exhaust we got from Brandon today. Literally the exact same 4-bolt flange that'll go on, so that'll be perfect. Use that midsection all the way back until the top of the rear cradle, and then we're going to be splitting the 3.5 to 2.5-inch pipes out. 2 hot dogs. It has 1 middle muffler in Brandon's exhaust, and then we're just going to scrap the rear section, so we're going to give that one back to Brandon. Now Dan actually reckoned that that exhaust that Brandon had on his car was originally a custom system. It just had the Hurricane mufflers. So yeah, hopefully it fits up really nicely in the car. I'm sure it will. It'd be interesting to see how this dump pipe goes with it all, because hopefully it all fits, being how cheap it is and everything else as well. It's only a mild steel dump pipe, but it looks great in his car, so I'm interested to see how it goes. As long as the welds are all good, I'm pretty happy to run it, so yeah, see how we go. As for noise, it shouldn't be too much louder. Actually no, it will be. It'll be a little bit deeper, it'll be a little bit louder, but it still has that mid muffler, which is awesome. We were having a look at Brandon's rear muffler today, and literally I think the rear muffler had just been completely bashed out, and there was still baffling in there, but there wasn't much at all. It would have only been working like a 1 muffler system. So yeah, I'm actually pretty keen to see how it sounds. It'll sound a hell of a lot better than it does right now. It will be a little bit louder. Sarah will hate the car a whole lot more. Might need to put one of those stickers on it. So yeah, no, she's gonna love it. Hey guys, and yes, I know this video is super short, and I'm super apologetic about that. Today, and especially yesterday as well, I have been doing so much mathematics work that I haven't had to do since high school in regards to the shirts that we've been doing. We ended up selling over 100 shirts, which is insane, and I think there's something like a crazy number of stickers too. It has been, it was just insane. So I want to thank you guys so much, and no, I really do appreciate it. We ended up getting around about 200 orders in the entire week, and it was just mental. My first drop went 1000% successful, so I'm going to keep making new merch for you guys. I hope you guys are all going to get behind it. I really appreciate it. All the Fuji designs and all of the Sunset designs and all those things will be back on the website earlier next week. So that way, if you missed out on the first pre-order, you can always get it on the second one. It'll all be there. But as for the guys that did order anything in the last week of pre-order, just letting you all know, everything is being made as we speak, and everything should hopefully as long as I get everything back, should be done by Friday and sent off to you guys. So you guys will hopefully get it mid next week, which would be sick. Anyway guys, I have a massive headache right now and I really just, there's a bright light right there, like, it hurts my eyes. I have to edit and then do stuff as well. So I'm gonna have the night off. I'm sorry this video was really short. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.